MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Blake Snell is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. My opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
Settling in now, Hunter Blake. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Hunter Blake.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
That's inside.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. So coming to the plate, Nate Lowe.
For the Rays, the first baseman.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Blake. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he fouls this one off. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Simeon leads off first with 1 away. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. A tag for 1, and he'll be safe on the fielder's choice. So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th. And digging in at the plate will be Chris Shaw. Runner goes for second. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Renfroe is going to have room out there as he puts the... Digging in, Hunter Blake.
Number 9, Hunter Blake.
First offering on its way. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. Getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The count now at 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now in the box, Austin Meadows. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is... Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Kiermaier.
Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the... Coming to the plate now, Hunter Blake.
Hunter Blake.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
The 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, right guy, right place.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Now, your turn.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Joey Wendell. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's popped up. Number 19 has a play, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of the...
We are under the lights this. Now batting, Hunter Blake. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Reynolds rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Now at the plate, A.J. Reed. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's hitting .429. He also has 1 home run. Blake will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
Heading out toward shallow right. Blake is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Hunter Blake.
The right fielder, Hunter Blake.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. The next twin up, Max Kepler. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Max Kepler.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Blake will get there, and he puts it away to standing in, Hunter Blake. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hunter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Hit to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding in, Hunter Blake. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Kepler is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
First for the victorious Tigers. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Striding in, Jimmy Kerrigan. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's the 0-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Blake is there as he makes the catch, and they'll striding into the box, Hunter Blake, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And he got him.
My man on the mound has just got...
Now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Blake is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Blake. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now the 2-0 home.
At the ball.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
A strike, and it's 3-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is the center fielder. Goodbye, home run. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, you drive to the park and dream of coming through with a big knock with runners in scoring position. Bases loaded in that situation. Didn't try and do too much. They always tell yourself, calm yourself down and just get that guy in from third. He got them all in, Dan.
You know, D-Row, this is what makes it so tough to be a pitcher, right? You have them loaded.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Hunter Blake comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
This is a close one so far, but
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another shot now. Williams Astudillo. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
This thing's far from, even though we're moving into the back end of this game, only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Digging in, Hunter Blake. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now that's popped up. Flowers moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Hunter Blake. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Come on, right here one time.
He's set and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
I thought this was getting ugly when they scored double digits in runs, but they tack on a couple more here to make it an even dozen. You're going to win about 99% of the games when you score 12 runs. Simple as that.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The throw to third. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, here's Jed Jerko now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Jed Jerko.
Skied into straightaway right. Blake is there. 2 down.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming.
We are under the line. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-2. This one's flared off to the right. Coming on hard as he makes the diving catch.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch.
Standing in, Hunter Blake. Couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
Come on.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-1.
Ball.
Jake Rogers
3-1.
would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Good pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
He's set. The 3-1. Popped him up. McGuire shading to his right. And that retires the side. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Reese McGuire. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Blake is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Into the box now, Hunter Blake comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Blake.
Hey, let's go now. You got this.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. That's it.
Reynolds at third. Simeon at second. Reed at first. 2 out in the inning.
Right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. The set and the 1. On a line, that's a base hit. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Biggio over to his right. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Tigers get just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Tigers 1. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Blake. He singled his last time up.
Hunter Blake.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
And
that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Lined hard toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Find the ball.
Come on, slide. Get out. Get out.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do in today's day and age of bullpen down. Your throat. You very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
And another throw over. And the runner back.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Luis Basabe. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Basabe.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. Grichuk has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Next for the Tigers, number 19. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Raiders.
The 1-2. This one's down to third.
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They lead it 4-0. So digging in now, Randall Grichuk, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Randall Grichuk.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. At the track, the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with... Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a flare out toward right center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble. Into the box, Hunter Blake.
Number 9, Hunter.
All right,
Here comes the first pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it right here.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Get your pitch.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Digging in once again, Jake Rogers. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. The set and the 1-1 on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Next to bat for Toronto, Reese McGuire. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Skied into straightaway right. Blake is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 7-5 tonight's final. The Jays came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball. Standing in, Forrest Wall. He will lead this one off today.
For Toronto, the center fielder, Forrest
Heading out toward shallow right. Blake is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Ready now, Hunter Blake. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Hunter Blake.
Hey, if it's high, let it fly.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they get put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
1 strike.
2-1 the count. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, and that one is gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Catch is made here in right. Comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a. Into the box now, Hunter Blake. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center.
Make the turn, make the turn.
And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no out.
And the tag will come too late as he scores to make it a 3-2 game now. So stepping in, Clint Frazier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, see it, driver right there.
Struck him out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Grichuk is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. So striding in, Jake Rogers, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Not in time. He's in there at second. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Hey, see you driving right back to the pitcher. How now?
So 1 pitch right here. 1 out.
The set and the 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Guerrero is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Blake. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Hunter Blake. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, drop him in. Need you right here. Get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Now the 1-0.
No, that's it.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Next will be the designated hitter, Clint Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. See you later. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's now 6-4. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
6-4, the outcome today. The Detroit Tigers cross the plate 3.
A manager gooses his team about a lackluster area of performance.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead. Brad Keller starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.4. Have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Batting 4th, the right fielder.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals, Hunter Blake, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Good here. You're right here.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Perez will lay off, and he'll reach. It's ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will in now for Cleveland, Oscar Mercado.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Oscar.
Here's the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Blake is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping up now, Hunter Blake. He reached on a single in his first try.
Blake.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
And now a pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 3 runs already home here. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Hunter Blake. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1-1 the count now.
Come on now, one time.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as you can see there, he's currently leading the Royals in that category. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. He's running, heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Stepping in, Hunter Blake. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Blake.
Ready to deliver. Here's the.
Hey.
Peraza on second. Dozier on at first with 2 down.
Get your pitch, huh?
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Let her fly. Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runs. Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Fly ball out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Cesar Hernandez.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Blake is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So next to the plate for the Royals, Hunter Blake. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he takes ball one. The Royals find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
KC down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. This one comes to a close with a 9-5.